Hi guys, and welcome back to JKT Radio on the Rocks. And I'm joined by our host,
Jason. What is up, guys? To my right is the lovely Kira. How you doing? And I'm joined by the esteemed Trevor.
Oh, I actually get a title this time.
The esteemed.
I feel so flattered.
should.
And we got Boobs with us in the room recording.
Rocking the
I
cans.
don't know why you waved. Like no one could see.
No one can see him. Aww.
Aw, Boobs. All right, so we got a lot to get through and not too much time. So I wasn't going to do a shout out today, but shout out to the Toronto Raptors. They're the first NBA team, the first
Making
Canadian,
a comeback with a bang.
right? With a bang.
Yeah.
And Drake was doing interviews, and I'm like, he doesn't even play. Like, why are you interviewing him?
Because he's from Toronto, that's why.
But he didn't do anything.
Why not?
I'm just very happy that it's over because like I'm tired of people that don't care about basketball talking about basketball.
Right? Totally.
Like if you like it, fine. But anyways, man, yeah, and like riots are going on constantly in that city now because they won. Like I don't understand it.
I know, right? It's ridiculous. I mean, there's some kind of ridiculous tradition down south where a pair of jumper cables just walks into a bar, but then the bartender says, "I'll serve you, but don't fucking start anything."
Yeah, that's a good one.
That was just for you, Boobs.
Boobs. Yeah, we kind of killed Boobs at the end of the last podcast by doing that. But yeah.
It's not as loud as I want.
Yeah.
I
thought it was gonna be better.
laughter.
Yeah, like
He's too professional.
Exactly.
And then just everything drops and a fire starts and we all die.
Yeah, all right. It'll be great.
And we just go out in a blaze of
We'll
glory.
get all the views that way. It'll be great.
A blaze of glory. Fire.
It'll
No.
be strange.
All right. You miss all the shots that you don't take.
Absolutely.
So E3 guys.
It was pretty great. There was a cute little Asian girl and a dog.
Okay. Now I'm gonna start my rant.
That was
Oh,
the thing.
all right. Here we go. Rant time.
This was one of the worst E3s I've ever seen. And it is partly due to the fact that every company brought all of the cinematic trailers. I didn't see a lick of gameplay until like the second day of E3, okay? And why is Keanu Reeves at E3? Like, why is he coming out to smoke and then telling us about the game? He sounded like he didn't know what was going on. Like, he's like, in this game, you play as a cowboy. I mean, a robot. And it's like, why is Keanu Reeves everywhere? Like, I don't understand it. He's not that good.
No idea.
He's not that good.
We had the year of The Rock, and now it's the year of Keanu Reeves.
That is very true.
The Rock was actually in like some good movies.
Excuse me, John Wick is a fantastic movie.
Okay,
You say
3
that.
movies.
I brought Bill and Ted with me.
3
Oh,
movies.
3 movies that Keanu's been in?
No, 3 John Wick movies. Those are 3 good movies.
Oh, yes.
And then what else?
Matrix?
Okay, one of them is good. one
of them is good, granted.
Bill
So
and Ted.
so he was
That
in
is
4
very
good
true,
movies.
Bill and Ted.
Bill and Ted, and they're making a third one after almost 30 years.
All right, back
Yeah,
to
right.
all right, back to E3.
Anyways.
E3.
All right, so no one showed anything of substance. Like Microsoft's conference was literally all fluff, and I knew that because for the racing game Forza, they're having a Lego DLC. Why are they having a Lego DLC?
Oh,
I was
fuck.
actually, it
understand
looked
it.
hilarious.
That's so strange.
And then like it's so weird because like the thing with Keanu Reeves that I didn't like about it was, and I know I'm jumping back and forth, but no one is talking about Cyberpunk. They're just talking about Keanu Reeves.
Right?
And I'm like, I don't want to hear about Keanu Reeves. I want to hear about Cyberpunk.
Like, goddamn.
Like, shut up. And and the thing that scared me was last E3 they showed like an hour-long gameplay demo, and this year they pulled out the cinematics.
Yeah.
But that's fine. Yeah, like, and the Bethesda conference was pretty lackluster. Also, I love Bethesda. The Ubisoft conference was total shit. Like, they did show Watch Dogs Legion. That game looks awesome.
You get to
yeah,
play
that'd
the
be
little
good.
sassy
No.
granny. Sassy
So-
granny.
So you don't have a main character. Like, the gang is pretty much the main character.
Yeah.
And you can recruit any NPC that you see. Like, you can scan them and see all their different traits, backstories, and supposedly they react differently in cutscenes.
Oh, okay.
And different people in your gang that you recruit will also show up in cutscenes and react differently.
Oh,
So
interesting.
Like that's the only innovative thing I've seen at E3 this year.
I'm
Like,
going to recruit a team of little British ladies. I'm sorry.
and then the Square Enix conference was pretty much all Final Fantasy. Like,
of course.
It really was.
Like, and then they showed that Marvel game, and that Marvel game looks fucking awesome. It looks so good.
Nice.
Like it looks so good.
Even I want to play that one.
Like, oh, you are playing it. You are buying it.
I don't have a choice.
It has a co-op function, so you are
Supposedly
playing it.
the co-op is it's not story mode. You can't play the story mode on co-op.
Yeah, I read that earlier. And a lot of people are upset at the character designs. I think that they look great.
Yeah, they look fine.
And I loved it because Square Enix like came out and they're like, yeah, we are not changing it. And I love that because there's so many companies that will just suck up to like a mob, and I just love how they're
exactly
like,
right.
The Nintendo conference was shit. I'm just gonna say it.
Animal Crossing.
Delayed.
Yeah,
and
they could make the game better.
And they ruined Pokemon. You can't catch them all anymore. That does not make sense. Like
that's true. They do have to change their slogan now. I'm sorry, Pokemon, you're my favorite. But
and I want to take this time. I want to take this time to say I was right. When we were talking about Mario Maker, I said that they create problems that don't exist and they can change it. And then at the Nintendo Direct, they did announce that they are changing it, and you can play with your friends now in that game.
in
Super Mario Maker, yeah.
Yeah, because I remember that was like a huge thing when the first one came out.
Yep. So
they were
now
concerned about the leaderboards or some bullshit like that.
Yeah, and they just create problems that don't really exist, and that's another one of them. And and then that new Zelda game, that Zelda Awakening game looks terrifying.
The sequel.
That I think looks
not
terrifying.
The sequel, the remastered of Link's Awakening.
Oh, ooh.
The models look terrifying.
Oh no.
Like they have like no detail in them whatsoever.
They took the 2D graphics.
Yeah.
And essentially just buffed those to HD,
so
it is terrifying.
Oh no.
No, it's really bad. It looks terrible.
If I find my phone, I'll see if I can find a picture of it.
And there's a new Luigi's Mansion game that's coming out, and I was so excited for it. But it's like, it's not 3D, but it's not 2D. It's like in between. It's not like the first one where it's like 3D open.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's really weird, and I'm like, what? Like, they pretty much sucked all the life out of the game, and I'm like, oh.
They give you Luigi, though.
I don't care. I wanted to play, like, the first one.
That is true. The first one was the best one.
Yeah, because, like...
There's no beating the first one in that.
Or they give us Virtual Console, and we can play it on the Switch.
True.
Like they promised us.
That would be better.
But, yeah, and then... That was kind of it for the conferences, like, I think the Marvel game and the Watch Dogs game are the only ones that they showed at the conferences that I was like, this looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, there wasn't really anything else. Like,
yeah, it's kind of general thing that I've heard about E3.
And the new Star Wars game looks bloody awesome. Ooh. That game looks so awesome. Like, it looks like... You can show them that now.
They've got the box art up for it now.
But, yeah,
it looks really weird.
It
the face tells it all.
I mean, like, if it was remotely close to, like, the artwork that they did for Wind Waker, it would be, like, passable.
The marshmallows.
But what the fuck did they do?
Do you see Link?
Yeah, the box art. Like,
stare into his soul. Like,
oh, God, there's a closer picture of it. It's just...
Dude, it looks so bad. It does not look good. But what's weird is everybody is mocking the Avengers game for having bad art. But that is terrible.
Yeah, no, 100%.
It is pretty terrifying.
That is terrifying. But, like, I have this feeling that, like, Nintendo fans don't know how to be critical. Like, because they have 100% nostalgia.
Yeah.
It's just, okay, Nintendo releases this thing, so we have to praise it.
Like, that's what they've been going on for years.
I'm not trying to attack you. But there was this guy, Jim Sterling. He made a review of Breath of the Wilds, and he gave it a 7 out of 10 and said it was a great game. Right?
Oh, I remember this one.
And fans started, like, personally attacking him, sending him death threats.
Jesus.
And, like, things like they actually took down his website.
Yeah, this is stuff you don't do.
And to this day, like, he still mocks, like, the people that have done this, like, throughout his videos. It's really funny, though. like he made a video of the Nintendo announcements, and he's like, and they're making a second Breath of the Wilds game. And because I gave that game a 7 out of 10, this one will probably be just as good. Like, yeah, but and like I noticed one other thing about E3, and I've noticed this for a while. Like for some reason, the gaming industry has this huge fantasy with the movie industry. I don't understand why. Like Keanu Reeves was at E3, like we previously talked about. When I was watching the Ubisoft press conference, they announced a TV show about a guy who works at a developer's.
I didn't. That's one of the only conferences I missed was Ubisoft. So
yeah, and then they also have like this actor. He's been in like a couple action movies. He's doing the new Tom Clancy game. Bless you. And then they announced a Division movie after an awesome Division trailer, and I was like,
aw, boo.
What?
Interesting.
Why?
Yeah.
This is E3. I'm sorry, it's video games, not your movie bullshit.
Exactly.
Yeah, but like
Get outta here.
this has been happening for a while. Like I don't know why.
Oh shit.
Take your
And,
movie
like-
bullshit out.
and like
Video games.
Bethesda has done this a couple of times where like they'll have like famous actors in their games, but they won't announce it whatsoever. Like they'll just be in there.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I feel like that's the way to go instead of just like
Yeah, exactly. Rather than it being like the main point.
yeah, and there were a couple of indie games like I saw on the show floor, because if you guys don't know how it works, it's usually like 3 big days of press conferences, and then there's 3 days. I believe there's 3 days
There's
of
3 more days.
Yeah.
of show floors. And it was really weird because usually on the show floors, like it'll be like IGN and GameSpot will do them, and they'll be like 8 hours usually, and it'll be like a live stream, and they'll just like play the game and they'll talk about it. But this year they didn't play the games at all. Like I only saw 1 demo that they 2. I'm sorry, I'm lying. 2 demos where they actually played the game,
Oh shit.
and like the other ones they just showed the trailers.
I'm sorry. If you're going to talk about a game and in your opinion on it, and with the demo available to you, why are you not playing the
Yeah,
demo?
Exactly.
And
was
rating it
exactly.
without playing the demo.
Yeah,
It was
exactly.
Weird. It was very weird. I thought it was weird. And the only game they actually played was Crash Bandicoot, a new racing game, which looks bloody awesome. And I'm so mad that I'm in
Of
school right
course.
now. I'm so mad I'm in school. I want to buy that
I
so
am
badly.
intrigued by that because they said there's free DLC for it where
Yeah.
you can play as Spyro. It's
Ooh.
gonna be amazing.
Nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be like it's gonna be like events. So I don't know if they're timed. If it's like you have to play at this time to unlock them.
I hope not. I hope you can get Spyro for like just your
Yeah, I hope
But
so.
that's an interesting way of like grouping like of getting people to your game doing.
Oh
events.
yeah, absolutely.
Which to segue, Destiny is actually doing something like that, but they're bringing it over to Steam,
Oh, interesting.
like,
Okay.
and like you can pretty much like transfer everything. They're gonna have like a cross-platform and whatnot,
Yeah.
which is kind of cool. Like they're gonna have it's starting September 17th, where say like you have an Xbox One and I have a PC and an Xbox One,
Yeah.
I can choose one of the accounts, and that's my main account. So if I go on the Xbox, I can play with you and level up, and then I can go back to my PC and play exactly where I left off.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's cool.
That's
Very
right?
cool.
I'm happy with that.
And I'm so happy
Is it
about
just
that.
with like Microsoft stuff, or is it
No.
across all of them?
No, I think it's with their servers.
Oh,
I
okay.
think that's how it's
Oh,
going to
okay.
be because it's only online, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So they can do that. So I think Activision was holding them back from that because they
They just got
Oh.
rid of Activision.
they split from
Yeah.
Activision, and now they're doing so much cool shit. Like they're talking about remastering the first one.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be sweet.
Oh, you got to bring it to PC. But yeah, I can't think of much else to from E3 that bothered me. That was it. I saw some cool games, some cool indie games. Like I saw this game, Journey to the Savage Planet. It's like No Man's Sky, but on a smaller scale. It's one planet,
Okay.
and it's like really weird. Like showed the guy like jumping and kicking like little small animals.
It sounds like the beginning of the Guardians movie.
Actually, that
exactly
totally
what it was?
does.
that is actually a very fair representation.
Oh my goodness. I'm pretty sure they saw that. It's like, I need to make a game of this.
Yeah.
Right.
Came from.
But yeah, and like
I want the deer game.
and Doom actually looks good too.
Doom, it looks amazing.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
And they showed
Doom's gonna be
the
good.
most of the trailer for Doom was not a trailer, it was actual gameplay.
Oh, nice.
Like they went into the stage
Yeah.
and
Oh,
they
yeah.
showed people actually playing it.
Oh, that's
Dude,
awesome.
dude, it's so. And one other thing that bothered me so much. All right, so Destroy All Humans. They had an on-floor stage demo, and IGN like like put it on their channel, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's filmed from an iPhone. Why is it filmed from an iPhone?
Why?
Why?
Oh my god!
Like if this was a YouTuber, I'd be like, okay, I understand.
Yeah, exactly.
But like this E3
Oh my
really
God.
bothered me. It
You're
really bothered me.
Yeah.
This year at E3. What?
So they're supposed to be pro-professionals. We're semi-pro-professionals.
I don't
Right? We're
But-
almost there.
Because,
we're halfway
like,
there.
Because like to have that film, like you have to ask the developer. So like, why can't they be like, hey, can I just plug in my capture card real quick? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
it's not that big of a deal.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I think that's it. Also, the new Call of Duty game was like really weird because like they're usually at E3 and they usually show a lot,
Mm-hmm.
but they just talked about how great the game is gonna be.
They decided to stop you showing you more. It was like,
Oh no,
you-
they're going back to the first one.
Are they actually?
Yeah, it's gonna be a new Modern Warfare game,
Oh, okay.
and they want to take it back to what made the series good. And it's like,
Again, war. It doesn't get much beyond shooting
Pretty much.
and bombs.
Pretty
'Cause
much.
war never changes.
but
And then squatting over dead bodies.
no,
Teabag.
that's the thing
Teabagging.
though, is they tried to make it different.
That's true.
That's what they failed in.
Yeah. that's
Oh,
true.
and Borderlands 3 also. It was
Ooh.
Doom, Borderlands 3, and Watch Dogs and the Marvel game.
I was intrigued by Outer Worlds.
Yeah, and that one.
Oh,
But
it looks good.
but Doom, Outer Worlds, and the other one I named, I don't really count it because those were announced previously and they were showed gameplay previously.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how much I can count that. I'm also worried for Outer Worlds because fans of Obsidian, the guys who made Fallout 76, Fallout New Vegas,
Oh, okay, yeah.
are making that one, and the fans of those games are starting to attack the Bethesda fans,
Oh.
saying that this is better than Fallout, blah blah blah. And the developers actually came out and they're like, "Hey guys, we are fans of Fallout. Like, stop this now."
Jesus.
Like,
Hey, I have a special message for anyone who's bothered to do that. Stop being a dickweed. Just enjoy the game.
right?
Bugger off.
I literally do that though.
Jesus.
So yeah, and I think that's it. I'm excited for Dying Light also, Dying Light 2, but they didn't really show anything new.
No.
Yeah, that's all I got. Do you got anything, Muffin Bun? I mean, Kira.
You're so confused by my
Muffin
names, aren't you?
bun.
I'm
That's my
I'm
gamer
Muffin
tag.
Bun.
No, not muffin bun. Muffa
Muffa.
bun. It's I get flagged for everything because muff is a bad word.
Oh, yeah. I guess so.
For the members of our audience that are unengaged, what does Muffa mean?
Not muffa. It's muff.
No, just muff.
What?
It stands for muffin bunny. Is what muffa bun
Right.
stands for.
That's what you did there.
Muff is inappropriate and got me banned from Nintendo trading, Pokemon trading card websites. I'm being completely serious.
Oh, my God. That's funny.
Because
No.
you can play the online ones.
Yeah.
And I was playing some kid, and the way it works is you win, you get their prize cards.
Oh, shit.
Like that how's it work?
How it works?
How it works in
How does it
competitive
work?
play too.
Yeah.
You actually win by getting prize cards, which are from that player's deck.
Oh, okay.
So some kid got mad at me, and his kid, who shouldn't be playing this on his own anyway.
Yeah.
got
I mean, I played
mad.
Doom.
His mother got mad at me and flagged me for having an inappropriate
Oh my
name.
God.
But it's not like separated as a word. It's all one word.
Yeah.
It's like you had to dig for that.
But
yeah,
like,
exactly.
But like, I mean, I played Doom when I was like 10.
Oh, yeah. No,
I played Doom and Duke Nukem.
Yeah, no, I played freaking Grand Theft Auto when I was like
Did you
12.
Did you listen to the soundtrack at all?
No, I didn't.
Dude, you got
I'm-
you would.
I'm sorry.
I'm telling you, I'm so excited because you will love it.
It's on my list, I promise.
I think it might be Thrasher. It might be.
Is it?
It might be.
Okay.
I've got basically while I was watching E3, I kind of just made a list of like I want to play these games.
I just got one more thing.
You got one more thing? Go for it.
They're making another Minecraft game.
Minecraft Dungeons,
yeah, I
that's
heard about
actually
that.
The third one on my list.
I
wanna
I was wondering when Microsoft was gonna do this.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, they kind of did. They did have the story mode one.
Dude, I just realized something. They lied to us.
Oh?
They said that Halo collection was gonna be at E3. It wasn't at E3.
They announced it saying it's coming to the PC.
No, they did that months ago, but they said there was gonna be actual gameplay.
Oh no, yeah, there was no gameplay.
But I know I'm jumping all over the place, guys. Sorry, but
Gotta stop that.
Minecraft. They're making an adventure like Minecraft game, and I was wondering when Microsoft was gonna start monetizing this IP that supposedly has a lot of fans.
It does.
And
People make entire maps for it.
I'm saying supposedly because I can't prove that.
Oh, fair.
But I was wondering when they were gonna do that.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah, so
over to you, Muffin Bun.
That is
Kieran.
on my list here. Outer Worlds is the first one I saw, so it is the top of the list.
Epic Games Store.
Ori Will of the Wisps, which is I believe a sequel to the second one. It
okay.
looks amazing, but I like those little puzzly crap games. I don't remember what half of these are because I just wrote the name. I'm sorry. So Spiritfarer, which I believe that's the deer game I mentioned a second ago, where you play as a deer and its fawn, and you have to follow the light to escape, and you essentially walk around an abandoned human inhabitant, like a subway, old railroad tracks, and you have to find the light to guide your way out, or the shadows attack you. It looks really good.
Oh, that's cool.
And
yeah.
like your horns glow and they absorbs actual lights that you find.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then they make fish glow. They announced it last year and I wanted it and I still don't have it.
Yeah.
And now we're just into indie corner because they showcased like I think 20 indie games in like
Microsoft.
Yeah, I'm at the Microsoft.
And they were all
list.
trash.
Hey. Felix the Reaper looked amazing. It was like the love and tales of the Reaper, and he was like this overweight Reaper with like a tuxedo on, and it was his head came off on a lasso rope. It looked hilarious. 12 Minutes, which is a time loop game where you're stuck
like
in the 12-minute time loop, and some guy's coming to murder your wife.
And you have to stop it in 12
you have to
minutes?
stop it, and every time you fail, it loops. And you're trying to convince your wife this is all happening. If you accuse her of stuff, she'll start to accuse you, and it happens faster. By the looks of the trailer, it looks amazing.
It sounds very realistic.
It looks totally not realistic. It looks very cartoony.
You got that one.
Way to the Woods, I don't remember what that was. Elden Ring is the George R. Martin.
Oh, Jesus.
Is teaming up with someone to make a game.
From Software. I believe it's From Software.
Was it?
Yeah.
I only wrote the names of the games down.
Oh, Jesus.
That's what he's decided to do besides writing the 6th book.
Right? Fucking hell.
I won't write the 6th book.
There's some people. There's some people I just want to go into a corner and just
It looks
just
like
stop.
someone decided to take the online Skyrim and smash it with Lord of the Rings.
That sounds about right.
They didn't show any gameplay though.
No.
It was just cinematic.
Trailer.
But that's what I don't understand. Like everyone is getting hype from all these cinematic trailers. Like you don't know what the game is.
No, most of these is I don't know what it is. Is like this is intriguing. I want to know more. Some of them I want to play. After Party is another indie game where I didn't see anything of it. I just saw everyone having a party and then everyone was either drunk dead on the floor or something, and then your two characters are just having a blast drinking. So
oh, that's fantastic.
That's my every other week.
I think that's like similar to I think it's made by the same people that made, I forgot what the game's called, but like there's pretty much a party and you gotta kill everyone in it, and like you can't get like seen by anyone.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Hotline Miami.
No, that's different.
No.
But that game has a great soundtrack.
No, I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's called Party Hard. There you go.
That's it. Yes.
I think it may be like a sequel or like a spiritual successor.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
I'm sorry if I butchered this name. Oniaki? I don't remember what that one is about. Not a clue. I wrote it down though, so it's important.
Look it up.
I believe that was in the Square Enix thing. It was in there somewhere.
Wait.
Yeah.
A game by Square Enix that wasn't Final Fantasy?
Yeah, it was after Final Fantasy and before
the
next one on my list, which is Marvel Avengers.
Oh,
So
yes.
I want to play that. It was in that very small gap.
I'm very surprised though.
That I wanted to play Marvel Avengers.
No. You didn't put Lego Star Wars in that list.
I don't like the Lego games. And also Star Wars sucks.
Well,
I'm sorry. I need you to get the fuck out of my house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get up. Welcome to the Star Wars cast. I am.
No. Something called Panzer Dragon. Again, the further I go down the list I remember.
How long is that list?
Just the end of it.
Okay.
There's only like 3 more.
You
Astral.
got Astral Chains. That game looks awesome.
Does it not?
But I'm sorry to interrupt you. But but the one thing that bothers me about the game is the chasing. Like, how much is that of the game? Because the combat looks awesome, but how much is that of the game?
That's the part that worries me. Animal Crossing. I need to go back.
I'm weirdly excited for that game.
Everyone's weirdly excited for Animal Crossing.
I'm nervous for it because Nintendo, if you are listening, Bowser, if you are listening, Mr. Bowser, the guy who runs the guy who runs the company is called Bowser.
I know.
That's awesome.
The American company, the American branch.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the good Nintendo?
Make any of the games.
I know, but like,
they just
but
sit in an
the
office
Japanese, but the Japanese Nintendo does all stupid rules. I hate them. But wait,
and the last one on the list is Maneater.
But I was talking about Animal Crossing.
Okay.
But like, right? But I was in the middle of talking about Animal Crossing. Okay.
Finish your spiel.
But like, I'm worried that the game is gonna be only online.
I don't think it is.
Although I did buy the special edition of Mario Maker 2, and it comes with 12 months of online.
Ooh.
That's
I'm very disappointed in myself.
Yeah, you are. Should be. The last one's Maneater, which is a a shark JRPG where you get to play as a shark.
It's not a JRPG.
Yeah, that's what they described it as.
Are we talking about two different games?
The one where you play as a shark, eat people, and there's a boondock man that's the villain.
And like no, that's not Maneater.
That is Maneater.
Cause Maneater is the shark RPG where you eat fish and you level up as you eat fish.
Yeah, you also eat people.
It's not. I don't think it's a JRPG.
Why would it called be Maneater if you're eating fish, dude?
Yeah, seriously.
Man-eater.
I'm sorry, I gotta go against you on this one.
They described it as a JRPG, and there was a little lady in a shark onesie, and it was adorable.
Oh, I saw. Shark
Okay. Yeah, you get basically you can gain experience points by eating people, and level up certain powers where you can get mutated lungs to breathe longer on air. You can do better flips, metal teeth. That's just some of the stuff they describe.
Yeah,
and
it
they
looks
showed
awesome.
a lot of random crap where you're like just sitting there, flipping boats over and just eating.
It looks so fun.
Eating people. The villain is going. I can't even remember his name. He literally is like a southern hick stereotype.
It's so funny. He is a Trump supporter.
Oh Jesus.
Southern Trump supporter hick.
Yeah.
I only drink beer.
And everything. And he's the main villain, and this whole time in the trailer, he's with music on.
Yeah.
Just doing on, and in the background you see the shark murdering people. Someone comes at him with a camera because he's trying to film the shark.
Yeah.
And he gets mad at the cameraman.
It's pretty awesome.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Great. That was the end of my list, really.
So I think we're wrapping up E3 here.
Yeah.
I did have a couple more points I kind of forgot of. There is this, although I made a spiel about cinematic trailers, there is this game that's coming out called Deathloop, and the cinematic trailer is awesome. It looks like it's very like Victorian, but BioShock at the same time.
Ooh, okay.
And like, it's a very artistic trailer. Like if you're just into like how trailers look and how visual things look, like that's a good trailer. The new Lego Star Wars games also looks good. Like it's like all of them in one.
All 9 movies.
Microsoft ruined Ozzy Osbourne. I don't know if you've seen that. Yeah, they had a Gears of War trailer, and it was like Ozzy Osbourne mashed in with
they had an Ozzy Osbourne song.
With Billie Eilish, I believe her name is. And
I have more than a few words to say.
It was Crazy Train that they were in.
Train.
Oh my
They were using the Crazy
God.
Train.
And they had like a trap beat behind it.
Oh my God.
And like I love trap beats, don't get me wrong.
Oh my God.
I was confused.
It wasn't too bad. It could have gone so
no,
much worse.
it was really bad.
Yeah.
Much worse.
But yeah, and I really hate how this is the last thing I have on E3. Closing point, I hate how everybody gets so hype, and then when the thing gets brought out, they complain that it's not good. Like, just reserve your judgments. Be excited, but be cautious.
Don't be a dickweed.
Don't be a dickweed also, and that's it.
Yeah,
That's all much. I had. So where do you guys want to go next? I do have a pretty serious topic that I kind of wanted to get to.
I have my stupid story still.
You have your stupid story.
I just have an unpopular opinion.
You have an unpopular opinion.
And you actually brought it up, so I'm just going to say it quickly.
Oh.
All right.
Because it's about Billie Eilish. I actually fully listened to one of her songs today. Because not that I was completely avoiding listening to her stuff. Like, I'm well aware she's just fucking everywhere right now. And, like, I've heard, like, little clips here and there, especially of Bad Guy. So I'm just like, you know what? It showed up in my little YouTube sidebar thing, so I'm just gonna listen to her. I'm gonna see what all the fuss is about.
So you throw it on?
It's mumble rap.
Oh yeah.
The entire thing is mumble rap.
No.
Except
It's ADSR.
That's exactly what it is. It's like, why is everybody so into this? It sounds like shit. And she's whispering into the mic.
I can tell you why. Everybody's standards are so low these days. Like anything amazes everyone.
Which is dumb because I have that goddamn beat stuck in my head now.
But she's a pop singer that like her whole thing is she's really weird.
Yeah, she's weird and her videos are really like dark and obscure.
I found her months ago actually. Like before she
we
got
got introduced like a couple months back, I think.
Yeah, cuz like I saw a video of her on Genius when like, nobody knew about her and I was like, is she an industry plant? And then like I saw her name was Everybody Loves Avocados or some shit like that. Like
okay.
I can attest I do not love avocados.
I don't like avocados either.
That was her I'm disappointed. That was her like Instagram name. And I was like, who is this? And then I looked up her music and it was like the thing about my music is I love dynamic range. I love it. Like give me some dynamic range. Like I don't want to hear the same volume.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's just like I hate the brick wall mentality. But like I don't understand. Like her production is pretty good. I actually found out her brother is her producer.
Yep.
Keeping it in the family.
Yeah, man. But that's not gonna last. But
and she's a teenager still.
Yeah, but I mean, like go have fun, man.
I mean, like not doubting anybody who's like that young coming out with shit. Like
says
all the
the
more.
old man.
Shut the fuck up, all right? I'm still trying to get my shit out there. I spent years. But no, just like this whole mumble phase that's been going on lately is like it needs to stop.
It's going out.
Yeah, thankfully.
It's like the easiest thing. It's
pretty much. Hey.
But like it's funny though because there's this artist I really love. I was playing him on the way here. J. Cole, right? He is one of my favorite hip hop. He's so fucking talented. He produced most of his own music, right? And it's funny because he did like a kind of mumble rap album, just to show everyone, just to show you, I can do this. Like I can do this better than you guys can. And the whole album was about how our culture is so infused with drugs instead of actually facing those problems. Like he literally says it on one of the closing songs.
Because we're not allowed to address those problems usually.
And like no, I feel like it's a thing more with men. It's like you can't feel this way. Like you have to be a man. Like be a man. And it's really like it's really disastrous. Like I remember when a family member passed away, someone said that to me. Like you got to be a man. And then like I became an alcoholic from that. Like
exactly. Be a man and take their balls away. Because obviously they don't deserve them.
It was a woman that said that, though.
Their balls are higher up. It's quite easy.
That is sexual harassment.
Yeah. If they're acting that poorly, they don't deserve those.
Exactly.
But back to Billie Eilish.
Actually, before we go back to that, I would like a word from our sponsors. Guess what? Let me be professional. We still don't have any. So once again, if you want to be a sponsor, remember to click the link that's going to be somewhere in this area. Boobs, I don't know where we're clicking because I don't know where the middle is. Is it here? A little bit higher above the there. Yeah. So about here.
Wait, is Boobs our sponsor? Because he said a word from our sponsor.
Boobs is our sponsor now. But if you don't want Boobs to be our sponsor, you should click the link here, go to our YouTube page, click the link there, or I don't know where else this goes, and find a link in there.
Sidebar. I was watching Boobs' short, right?
Oh, Boobs really is our sponsor.
And no. It was really funny because I felt personally attacked because I'm very competitive in my household. Me and my brother are super competitive.
Yeah.
And like that was the whole theme of his short. And it was really funny because I'm like, I feel attacked right now. Which it will be in the link below. So in the caption below. So make sure you click that and go check it out. So where do you want to go from there? Do you guys want to go to Kira's story and end on something serious, or do you want to go into something serious and then end?
Let's end on something serious.
Let's end on something serious.
Let's have some fun times. Okay. So, to put this into perspective, this happened about 7 hours ago. Oh no, 8 hours ago. So, I have a very tiny bathroom. There's about 9, maybe less square feet of walking space. It's very fucking tiny. So I went in there, did my business. When I went to open the door, my doorknob broke. So when I mean broke, it's a push-in spring lock to lock the door. It had popped all the way out, so when you turn the knob, it doesn't turn and click the mechanism and then open. It turns and then just keeps going around and around and around. You can do it both ways even. I tried to screw it back in, thinking it could work. So I got locked in my bathroom. Now, usually there are 7 people that live in my house. 2 of them were at work. Besides my brother, who was sound asleep, everyone else was out shopping. I was trapped in my bathroom for 30 minutes.
Oh, shit.
And I didn't know these people were out shopping, by the way, because they live upstairs. It's quite a thin ceiling, so they can usually hear me. 10 minutes I spent screaming, banging on the ceiling, on the door. It's a very small bathroom. If I stand on the toilet, I can reach the ceiling, even with all my 5 feet of glory. So 10 minних, nothing. Squat. My dogs were screaming. My dogs were freaking out because usually if my voice is raised, they've been bad puppies and they know to go sulk in the corner. One of the cats had come and her paws were under the door trying her hardest to open the door. It was very adorable. Didn't help. So I spent a few minutes thinking of my situations. I can go out the bathroom window. I don't fit out the bathroom window. My boobs are too big. And it's also a very tall bathroom window. It's pretty much at the ceiling. So even if I could get out it, I would not be able to land because there's nothing out that window except like gravel and rocks and dirt, and it's very painful. My other 3 options were break down the door, break the doorknob, break the hinges off with only bathroom supplies. Bathroom supplies, people. Think of what's in a bathroom. There wasn't a lot.
Bleach.
There was no bleach in my bathroom that time.
Plunger.
There is also no plunger left in my bathroom. It broke.
Wow.
Because you were trying to use it?
No, the plunger upstairs broke, so they took my plunger away, and it's just up there, and I haven't gone back to get it.
No, fair enough.
I haven't needed it. Also, I don't think a plunger would help me break down a door.
I mean, yeah.
So, thankfully, the screws for my doorknob are on the inside, and my parents are very bad at painting, so the hinges, which would be, they're pretty easy to pop open, they're also on the inside, are painted shut. So I took some nail clippers, and there was the little file with the little point for cleaning out all your nails. On those nail clippers, there is not that anymore. I broke it. I took it, cut the paint around the doorknob with this little hook, used it to unscrew the doorknob. I got 1 screw out, just 2 holding it in. Other one got almost like just got stuck. When I mean it got stuck, it tilted and jammed the whole doorknob.
Oh no.
So it has now been 25 minutes. So every few minutes I would continuously bang on the walls and doors to see maybe they're asleep, maybe they came back, maybe they can hear me this time. And we could tell I was getting progressively angrier and angrier because the more I pounded on the door, the more stuff fell off the wall. So I was like, I was raging at this point, and I just took the doorknob, and I knew I couldn't pull it off because even if I did, I would crash into the wall behind me, and that's a lot of crap behind me. So I took it, and I just kind of bent the entire doorknob in half, opened the mechanism, swung the door open. All the 2 dogs that were downstairs, they were off in the corners They looked petrified.
Oh, no.
I was
Oh,
livid.
no.
Walk up the stairs. That's when I found out no one was home.
Oh, no.
Oh, poor puppy.
I look at the time. I was like, okay, I really have been in the bathroom for. Also, my phone was not in the bathroom before anyone says anything. This is the one time I did not take my phone to the bathroom. I was paused what I was watching. I was watching some Sweetness and Lightning anime. It was really adorable. Paused it with the washroom.
Humble brag.
It was adorable.
Humble brag.
It was. I don't care.
Weird flex, but okay. Was there supposed to be something there?
Ooh.
That was assault, and Boobs got it on camera.
Yeah, the only time I don't take my phone in the bathroom, I need it.
Everyone always calls me paranoid, but this very situation I've envisioned in my head about 1,000,000 times. That's why I always have my phone on me.
Yeah, see, at that point, I just start punching the door until eventually it just opens, or I just bust a hole in the door.
See,
that was
actually,
option 2.
Yeah.
see, my door is semi-broken. Like if you lock it, like you can't open it. But if you kick it, like it will just swing open. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't work. It was
But-
breaking the
but-
doorknob in half.
But mine is also a latch. It's not like yours,
Yeah,
where
mine's
like
a-
you gotta push
Oh,
it
yeah.
in.
Spring loaded.
Yeah. Wait, you don't have a failsafe on it?
The failsafe is on the outside.
Cause my grandma had one of those, and she had a failsafe where it's literally like a hole on both ends.
I see the hole for
And
me.
you can-
The
Oh,
failsafe
yeah,
hole
you just
is
push like a paper clip through or
only
something.
on the
Yeah.
outside, not the inside.
Yeah.
That seems like it's the other way around. Like it seems like it should be the other way around.
Let me tell you this: my entire house is screwed. None of the doors are the right side.
Why don't you reverse it? Like you can just take the
Well,
thing
the
out.
doorknob is broken now. I took it off.
That's good. So
I replaced the doorknob. I phoned as soon as I was calmed down. I phoned my mother, who was at work and on lunch. Thank God. It's like, you need to buy a new doorknob. Why? I'm like, I broke it. Did you break the door? I broke the doorknob. Why? I've been locked in the bathroom for the past 30 minutes. Just buy a new damn doorknob. I don't care anymore. So yeah, that was my adventure today.
Nice.
well, that's cool.
It was not. It really wasn't.
Yeah.
There was a lot of tears. There was a lot of me being angry. There was a lot of me barging into my brother's room saying, "Why didn't you wake up to all the screaming? Why?"
You guys should just keep a screwdriver in that bathroom.
There is no screwdriver in the bathroom.
No, I'm saying you guys should. Like that should just be like something you keep in case.
Yeah, there's other supplies in there, but not a screwdriver.
Yeah, but like because of this going forward.
There is now a screwdriver in the bathroom. I left it in
You
there
guys should have a
for
screwdriver, a chainsaw, oh, you can do a Shining like thing, like just chop down the door and be like, "It's Kira."
Well,
That's a great movie,
we
by
do
the way.
have
That
the-
is a good
We
movie.
do have the axe.
Best
under
horror
the
movie
bed.
of all time.
I
Oh,
could
yeah.
put the axe in the bathroom.
Best horror
Yeah,
movie
there you
of all
go.
time.
Freak people out.
Pretty sure it's scary enough where it is. I know it terrifies you when you remember it's there.
What?
The axe under the bed.
Yeah, I don't like
I have an axe
sharp.
under my bed.
I don't like
It's
sharp.
an odd
things.
place to keep an
Yeah.
axe.
I also have a bat under my bed.
See, that makes more sense.
Wait. Question: do you have skeletons in your closet?
Mr. Bones is in my closet. He's an animated Halloween.
All right.
Oh my
Well,
god.
I've also got a skeleton wolf, toad, and cat, and they sit above my washing machine.
Oh my god.
all right. Like this, I'm bringing the story to an end. This
There's
is
enough adventures in my house.
yeah. This concludes our segment called Adventures of the Kira.
Moral of the story: it's an open door policy in the bathroom now.
It's a first come first serve.
No, I hate that.
It's a survival of the fittest.
I did have a box in the bathroom.
Oh, it's a
I
Hunger
farted
Games.
for like an hour.
The Hunger Games, the toilet games.
the disposal game.
Oh my god.
So can we get a Kira resume update?
Yeah, what's the update going on there? Have you started on anything? Have you opened up a Word document and put your name on it?
I think she opened up the Word document and then forgot about it and walked away.
Oh, for sweet Jesus.
You know,
I wouldn't be surprised one time to just have like a Word document saved saying like Kira's resume, but there's nothing on it.
no,
Probably exists somewhere.
no, it just says untitled.
Untitled, not even titled.
Dude, I have so many of those, just untitled documents.
Oh my god.
So yeah, let's. Do you guys want to get to my serious topic now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
It's a hard one, guys, but I'm so fucking glad. So I don't know if you guys have been following this, but the gaming industry is really fucked up. Like really fucked up. Like the business aspects. Like you got places like Rockstar where the only way to advance is you got to go to these like drug like strip club parties and like pretty much agree with everything that the heads of this company say.
So GTA IRL.
And then you got places like BioWare that just put so much stress on their employees that they pretty much have a panic attack and have to go away for a year. And then you have Riot Games, the makers of League of Legends.
Lol.
I don't know the full extent of what's happening, but I do know there is a lot of discrimination in like the men are the only ones that get hired. Promoted, and things like that. Like the women get paid a severe less amount. Right?
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna say just by the only outfit choices of the females in LoL, I am not surprised at all. Titties.
Don't think.
Oh.
And
I don't think that's
nothing.
fair.
Oh.
That's not very fair.
Yeah, but they have multiple skins for every character, and not one of them has proper clothes.
And so does Soul Calibur.
Some of those have proper clothes. Not all. I think there's
What?
one.
No,
One.
that.
And you can customize them.
that
to
is
make
a
them wear
lie.
proper clothes.
Anyways,
Lol, you can't.
so for
Yeah.
the first time ever in the gaming industry, because there has been like things like this, like Red Dead Redemption 2 had like this thing where like everyone did like 100 to 2 hour work weeks, like just things like that. But for
Animate horse balls.
But for the first time ever in the gaming industry, there was a walkout. There was a walkout amongst the employees, right? Because everyone's sick and tired of this.
Yeah.
And now they are being investigated by the state of California. Which I am happy for.
Fucking good.
Which I am happy for. That is
absolutely.
and that needs to happen more.
You know what I want for that to happen? I want them to be investigated, and for instead of like a stern slap on the hand, I want Arnold to come in and yell at them.
Arnold is not the.
Is he not the senator?
The Dominator, not impressed.
You know
Yeah,
what?
but
He still probably lives in California. Still want it.
Yeah, true.
yeah, but this is like this needs to stop. Like just abusing
Yeah,
your
no,
your workers.
100%.
Like almost every week, like things are coming out about this in the gaming industry.
Jesus.
And there actually is this movement where they're talking about like a union and like having a strong force because
Unionizing game companies, that would be cool.
no, they need to actually do that. Like I hate to always use BioWare, but their workers that freak out are called stress casualties. Like that's a military term.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's so messed up. And like
Jesus
CD Projekt Red has done this. The people that made Mortal Kombat has done this. Like there's a list of all of these developers. Like it is almost out of place to not abuse your workers in the gaming industry.
Yeah.
And it needs to stop.
It totally needs to stop.
And I'm glad that they are being investigated by the California state. Like,
yeah.
I hope that they get prosecuted. And I actually, as I was pulling it up on my phone to like get some brief notes before I come on here, I saw that now the state is asking for like pay documents because they want to reimburse some of the workers.
Yeah.
That
Give them all that overtime
yeah.
pay. And
Yeah, exactly.
I was calling the cat for so long, and it comes right to you.
But yeah, that was my
it's the
serious
law of
thing.
opposition.
Walks away from me.
And yeah, that was it.
All right.
Anyone got anything else? I think we're almost at an hour, aren't we?
Almost, yeah.
Hopefully. We've got 48 minutes according to me.
All right. Well,
This is just going to be a short one this time?
A 10 minutes. It's only 10 minutes short.
Yeah, it's
And
fine.
I had people complaining at us for being an hour.
who?
Mother.
Oh my god.
Supposedly, we don't listen to podcasts that are an hour.
Okay, wait. I need to voice something.
Yes.
Sometimes I feel like we can go for a little longer, but then the other part of me is like, we haven't built our fan base yet, so we probably shouldn't go over an hour.
I mean, like an hour is kind of like the general
The
thing
general
that they all
podcast
go
length.
for anyway. So
Yeah.
yeah.
But
So like at the same time I understand it, but sometimes I'm like, oh, we could have gone for a little longer. Like I think the last episode and the episode before that we could have gone a little longer.
We probably could have, but again, like we don't want to.
You don't want to go too long.
Get it all out right out the gate. We want to save some things for like future episodes as well. So
Tasty tidbits for later.
Exactly.
So on a final note, I have one last thing
Yes.
that depressed me.
Oh no!
So I'm gonna share it.
Oh no, Muffin! What happened?
I saw a report. I believe it was by Forbes. Forbes put out this report that in 50 years there will be no more musicians around, because everything is going to be programmed, and there's going to be like an app on your phone like Spotify, and it's going to create music for you. I know.
My soul.
And
I hate
and
to
that
say
hit my heart.
this, guys, but supposedly we're all going to be dead in 31 years.
That is
anyway.
very true.
That is
we
very
won't
true.
make it to
And
that
no one has
point.
been talking about it. Everyone's been talking about Keanu Reeves. Like, shut the fuck up. Like,
so mad
like
about Keanu Reeves.
Australia said that we are gonna die in 30 years. Everyone's like, wow, Keanu Reeves looks great.
31 years.
Like,
Oh, what are the fucking Aussies
if
doing?
Keanu Reeves is like,
More than us.
I don't like his face. I'm just gonna say
His
it.
face. He's got a
Jesus.
pretty face.
Hating on the Canadian boy.
He's Canadian.
Yes, he
Yes.
is.
He's not Canadian.
Yeah, he
Yes.
is. He totally is. I think he's from BC actually.
Are you sure he's Canadian?
Ryan Reynolds is.
Ryan Reynolds is.
No
from
one gives a
Vancouver.
shit about Ryan Reynolds
I give a shit.
because Deadpool 2 sucked.
See, but everybody else gives an absolute shit about Ryan Reynolds. That's the
He's
thing.
an
Do you?
adorable little man.
He does okay.
I like him.
He's making a name for himself.
All right, well, that was this episode. We conclude with we hate Ryan Reynolds and Keanu Reeves to just go away for like the longest amount of
Oh
time,
my
like
god.
preferably. Thank you guys so much for joining me on JKT Radio. I have been your host, Jason Gallagher, and beside me was Kira and Trevor.
Yeah.
And check out our links down below to all of our socials and our content. And
Be sure to check out previous episodes. We promise that they're just as good.
oh yeah.
I'm trying to figure out where he was born.
So thank you guys so much for joining us. Peace.
See ya.
See you on the flip side.